I serve, as has always been my calling.
Your worship.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you. I've just received the most terrible news.
What is it?
I'm engaged.
To me?
For the past year, my mother and father have searched Antiva for a match for me. They had no idea you and I had grown so close. Today, I received a letter declaring they've betrothed me to Lord Adorno Cielo Tranto of Antiva. I must deal with this. But until then, we cannot be seen in a compromising situation. I'm so sorry.
Are you saying we should act like nothing has happened between us?
No, not at all. But it is not right that we carry on while I am betrothed. I must break off the match first.
Let me know what I can do, Josephine.
No. Thank you so much, but no. Until I know more, I cannot I must see to this. And to my other duties. If I can keep my mind on them today at all. Inquisitor, I'm afraid untangling my engagement to Lord Otranto will take some time.
Is there anything I can do?
He is Antivan. The only acceptable thing to do would be to challenge him to a duel for my favor.
I don't want to kill the man, but if fighting him to a standstill works, so be it.
What? No, Inquisitor, please. That was said in jest. The traditional form of dueling among Antiva nobles isn't usually fatal, but there's always a chance of harm. I hardly wish to see you skewered on a sword point for the sake of my honor. He wants this manuscript sent where?
Darktown in Kirkwall. To someone in the coterie. The address is a drawing of a stick figure with a knife in its back.
Oh, that's his editor. I'll handle it. I have requests for information on your lineage from a few interested parties at the Winter Palace.
Andraste preserve me. Feel free to use those requests as kindling.
No, I shall take them. I want to know who pines for our commander. We can use this to our advantage.
I am not bait.
Hush. Just look pretty.
Captain Ryland satisfied with his post?
It's not an easy assignment, but if anyone can handle the approach, it's him.
Hoyai. Hi. Do you think wifey will be angry if I challenge her fiancé to a duel?
A pleasure.
If I dueled this Lord Otranto, I could force him to give up his betrothal with you.
But you could be hurt. Dueling is a very precise sport. Men and women spend years perfecting their skills with a rapier. I couldn't bear to think of my family putting you in any further danger. Again.
Tell me again about this Antivan lord your parents engaged you to.
Adorno Cielo Otranto? His family runs several shipping companies in Antiva that do very well. Of the man's temper and disposition and habits, I know nothing. Well, Mother claims he enjoys sailing and dueling, but what Antivan lord doesn't?
Answer. I am dueling this man.
You don't favor this marriage, Josephine, do you?
Certainly not. If I hadn't met you, perhaps I'd have been amenable, but honestly, you've no worry.
Does Antiva law force you to marry? Can't you break off the betrothal?
In theory, I very easily could. In reality,
Nah,
if I
she
reject
doesn't
Lord
even know
Otranto
him.
without proper niceties, it will scar my family's name. Perhaps ignite a feud. Disentangling myself from the engagement will take months. Or years.
While you're worried about your family, what happens to us?
I cannot be with you until the question of this engagement is settled. It is simply not my own reputation. It is my
Well,
family's.
I'm going to get my
I do not
rapier
have the
out.
right to risk it. As much as I might wish to. Why did this become so dreadfully complicated?
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
That's why Shoulder's seen it coming. With shoulder poop.
Send scholars to find something the elves buried. Or something buried with them.
right. You seem to enjoy yourself at the Winter Palace, Liliana. Or was that part of the game?
Perhaps it was both.
Well, time to wait in concern for 1-2 minutes.
Veil hold knoweth not of evil, and she will know no fear of death, for the Maker shall be her beacon and her shield, the foundation and her sword.
Right, does this mean the elevator is out of order? The elevator? Oh. Yeah, lab. I tried to see, but I can only ask about her fiancé. NOO. Emoji smiling face with open mouth and tightly closed eyes. Repairman, Agent 47. I'm also eating. Same. Just snacking though. Spinach dip on Ritz, emoji face with stuck out tongue. Ooh, that sounds good.
Many are those.
Your worship.
And I shall embrace you. In my arms lies eternity.
Woe is this Stardew? Laughing, you never seen my plants? Also, yes, meet the Morrigan. Nope, not potted ones. Like. Nah, blah blah blah. Her name is Morrigan. Well, I'm significantly less intrigued. She needs a shirt. Or a cape. Laughing, she has a shirt. Don't you see it? A complete not the letter U over a bikini top. Now if it was just the bikini top it'd be an okay choice, but the rest of it looks gross. It's nearly like a slash chaps but for your torso.
'Tis a large fortress, Inquisitor. To think, until recently this place stood decrepit, occupied only by the desperate and the lost. Now it is party to events that threaten to shake the world. I wonder if it is pleased.
It sounds like you've heard of Skyhold before.
This fortress was built upon the remains of a site holy to the ancient elves. They called it Tarar Salan, the place where the sky is kept. It is said that from here, they reached up to the heavens to bring them down to rest. They abandoned it, as did the humans who came after them. Bones laid upon bones, silent until your arrival.
We were lucky to have found it when we did.
Fate is often mistaken for luck, as Mother is fond of saying. The magic in this place has seeped into the stones, protecting it from darkness. Those who let it fall to ruin did not know what they possessed. You, I think, shall do it justice. You were kind to welcome my aid, Inquisitor, even knowing as little of me as you do. I will do my best to aid your cause with all the knowledge at my disposal. This I swear to you.
I appreciate whatever help you can give us.
Some might think Corypheus a madman for seeking godhood. Yet one must ask, what were the old gods? What secrets of theirs did the ancient magisters know? What I fear, what all should fear, is not that Corypheus believes he can succeed. 'Tis that he actually may. My Lord Inquisitor.
Now that you've seen the Inquisition up close, what are your impressions?
'Tis remarkable what you have built. I will give you that. A web of favors has wrapped every noble family in southern Thedas around your fingers. All this in precious little time, conjured from thin air through the power of fervor alone. I wonder if Corypheus suspected what he was enabling, just as I wonder what will become of all this once he is defeated.
Accent not Irish enough, but she seems cool.
We have to defeat him first, then I'll worry about what's next.
Should that happen, the world will lie at your feet, more or less. Beware the heights you reach, Inquisitor. When this is done, many will be eager to knock you back down.
Laughing why she gotta be more Irish, just 'cause of her name? And she's quite cool, yes.
I'll leave you to the garden.
Of course.
MMHM. If you gonna spell it like it, you better goddamn represent.